Hi, I'm Ava Leonard and I'm joined by a very special guest today. He started his career in television over 8 years ago when he appeared as DJ Pete for TG Carter's Shocked. He then went on to present a pop show on TG Carter as well, and then he went into Spin 103.8 doing some radio where he was poached by XFM. It is the incredible, talented, uber handsome, wonderful Eoghan McDermott. Oh,
it was a very splendid intro, thank you.
It was good, wasn't it? Did
Yeah,
I
it
leave
was.
anything out?
No, that was all magic.
No?
And I have to actually jump straight in and go, this is amazing, because
This is a very special gift.
Ava is very well researched and she knows that I'm addicted to chocolate, and so she got me a chocolate hamper in what looks like a handmade box.
Handmade box,
like hand-wrapped box.
Handmade StyleAngel.ie box.
Well, thank you very much.
You're very
Much
welcome.
obliged, yeah.
It should see you about an hour to get through it all, I imagine. Seeing you as
I felt we
quite an
devoured in the
addiction.
office, yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
And actually there's a little dicky bow, because I know you're a fan of dicky bows. I thought this was an easy dicky bow. So like
clip
today, if you've no dicky bow on and it's an emergency, you just do that and clip it on.
I'll leave it floating here for the time being, but
There
thank
you
you
go.
very much.
You're
Yeah,
very
much obliged.
welcome. Okay, so you are looking quite dapper today.
Well, that's a very loose definition of dapper. I kind of go more homeless chic.
Homeless chic. This is a chic, shabby look for Eoghan
Yeah,
McDermott.
thanks.
Okay, I'm actually going to talk about the Voice of Ireland. Is that okay?
Go for it, yeah, knock yourself out,
yeah. There's two new ladies on it this year. How have you helped them settle in, Una and Rachel? Have you done anything?
I don't think I help anybody settle in. I think
No.
I'm more of a nuisance
Uneasy.
and pester them. Yeah. I know Una a little bit just from having interviewed the Saturdays over the years and stuff. And Rachel's she's just so lovely, and she's quite, when she landed, Una kind of knows the ropes and she'd been a guest on the show before, and to Rachel it was all completely new, so I think Rachel was the one who kind of needed the big proverbial hug or whatever.
Okay.
So just been having a laugh, and I guess the lads have been great as well. She's positioned between the two lads, and that last year that was Dolores.
Yes.
And Dolores was kind of this, authoritative mammy figure, whereas Rachel was kind of just, figuring out the lingo, and the two lads already had their banter down, so she was kind of, for the first
Overwhelmed.
day or so, a little, but not overwhelmed, but yeah, just getting used to everybody. But now she's absolutely flying, and I think everyone really loves her, and she's just a nice person, which is
she comes across really genuine and really pleasant, just that real English, really polite.
Really polite and lovely. I loved Jamelia last year. She's incredible television, but like hard work. She was real diva, but that's amazing in and of itself. But Rachel's just so sweet, and everybody just loves her. So
and what kind of diva demands did Jamelia have?
I can't think of specifics, but you just
carried yourself different.
Yeah, she just had that kind of swag about her, where she was like, she kind of wanted people to be ready when she was ready, and that kind of thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
And go as style stakes for the Voice of Ireland. Well, the two ladies are very stylish. Actually, Brezzy and Keane, they don't ever wear anything that's like, you always have your dicky bow, your waistcoat, your shirt. Is that the stylist that kind of gets you to wear all the stuff, or is it more of your own decision? Well,
for the lads at the moment, it's the battle shows and the blind auditions.
Yeah.
They are in more casual stuff this time around.
Yeah.
And that, to be honest, the reason for that I think is because that's filmed in quite a condensed period of time, and then it goes out on air for so many weeks. But it's filmed in 3 or 4 days straight, so I think it's just a comfort thing.
Right, yeah.
For the live shows, they dapper up because it's it's a couple of hours, it's live, it's done. But I don't think they want to be sitting there in kind of suits and ties and jackets and whatever. So it's more probably a comfort decision then, or maybe they're just filthy slobs. Either either.
And so for you then, when it's not the live shows yet, but when it comes to them, will you be talking about Ingrid Hoey's the stylist?
Ingrid's the stylist. Well, she's the stylist for me and Catherine. She used to do everybody, and I think she's she's just super busy, and it's really nice as well. She loves working with Catherine, and Catherine's kind of really brave in her choices or whatever. So they have a great relationship. And then she's kind of, I was insistent when I started that I want to be really casual, and she was the one who kind of kicked my ass and said, "Come on, smarten it up a little bit."
And so, how much is it you and how much is it her? Like, is there a bit of a battle between?
No. She's very casual and cool, and as long as you're comfy, So we just go out and kind of browse around, and I kind of like the smart stuff now.
Yeah.
And kind of she always pushes for something maybe a little bit wackier or a little bit bolder or a weird print or whatever.
Is she the one that got you into the dicky bows?
She's thrown in a few dicky bows, yeah. I'm not mad on dicky bows now, but she's always
go
on. No, this is great, I love this. But Yeah, she's great. Yeah. So, and then I think they've had a couple of different stylists for the coaches, which is nice. Then people just get to come in, and it's great on the CV for up and coming stylists and stuff.
So day to day, then, are you that bothered like with your style and your appearance, or are you like do like when you get up and get ready for work or whatever? Are you kind of conscious of what you're putting on, or do you just throw on?
Depends on the day. Sometimes I come in looking genuinely dishevelled and like I need a shower, and then sometimes like I do it. Like I like clothes.
Yeah.
And I'd rather spend a bit of money on something that'll last rather than go cheap. So I don't have many things I think that are really cheap. I've got some nice vintage cheap stuff.
Okay.
But I would never buy. Like I wouldn't be mad and whatever, River Island, but that kind of
the high street kind of.
Yeah, it wouldn't be huge. Well, no, I do like I love Diesel. I love rooting around some vintagey stuff or Urban Outfitters or a bit of All Saints occasionally can be nice. But I'm not mad on stuff that'll lose its shape after a few washes or that kind of thing.
So do you because you're in London a lot of the time and you're here as well, do you kind of feel more brave in London when you're kind of wearing the more fancier? Yeah,
big time. Like I know actually it's funny you say that because I do a lot of my stuff now. Like my furniture and clothes and life is in storage in London at the minute because I'm more here at the moment, but I flip back and forth, and my wardrobe in London is probably a little bit wackier than it is here. And I lived in Camden for 2 years, so Camden is just the hub of absolute craziness, and totally by chance, and people are just brave there. Like I met absolutely by chance Rob Sheehan, who used to be Love Hate. He moved in London like about 50 metres from my house, and we met in like the local Esso garage, and he used to listen to XFM and we became good friends, whatever. But the first time I met him in Camden, he was in the garage. He had like these pinstripe Beetlejuice trousers on and a kind of a purpley velvet coat and a beret and fingerless gloves and like big rock and roll velvet shoes, and I was like, man, you're amazing. I don't think he's a bit extrovert anyway.
Yeah, he wouldn't get away with that in Dublin though.
No, he probably would get awful abuse.
Because I was thinking that like here you would get especially a male out and about in town in Dublin City. I was thinking if you were wearing your dicky bows and your like really extreme stuff, you would probably get, I suppose, from your mates and that.
I do. Like I think Dublin's getting a lot more stylish. I think lads are a bit more conscious and aware of putting in a bit of effort. And dapper is kind of cool now, whereas maybe a couple of years ago you might have got a bit of stick for it. But that's people like Conor McGregor and stuff,
Conor McGregor, and he beat you last year in the VIP Style Awards.
I was devastated. I was really sad.
But you wouldn't mind losing to him, I suppose, because he could kick your head in.
I wasn't genuinely losing. No, he's a stylish man. Yeah.
Are you hoping to get nominated again this year?
Oh, I really don't care. Honestly,
you're too cool to care.
But not in I don't care. I'm not mad on the
awards,
the scene.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like I said, I do like to buy nice clothes and stuff. But.
Yeah. So I'm doing a feature for StyleAngel.ie, and each month I'm going to get people to give their style tips. So people that I think are stylish and that, and offer up maybe 1 or 2 style tips. So do you have any style tips to kick off the month of January? Maybe it could be something about your hair, because
I think actually the last thing people want advice from me on is hair.
How to get the tallest hair in Ireland.
Well, I got a haircut yesterday.
Can I touch it? Because I've
go
seen
for
it on
like
telly a lot.
It's
soft. It's like candy floss.
Thanks.
Wow, it's really nice.
Yeah, so I get awful grief for my hair, but now I feel like it's a matter of principle.
You have to.
Yeah, well, this is cut yesterday, but yesterday was pretty.
Wow, where do you get it cut? Just at the sides, I suppose.
No,
a bit on the top.
A bit on the top as well. Yeah. I've kind of looking back at old photos from a year or two ago, and there's some pretty impressive volume there, every which way. Yeah.
You've really changed though from like way back when you were doing Shocked for TG Carr, and I suppose when you were doing your dancing days as well. If you don't know, Eoghan was a dancer. He danced all over the world for Rihanna, the Pussycat Dolls. You were a choreographer as well, and that was in New York that you trained. What I was going to say is, I've lost my train of thought.
It's changed.
Oh, you've changed, because it was totally different. It wasn't even like there was no height in it way back then, but now it's. Yeah. You just changed.
I think actually, do you know what? That was a kind of a recent thing. I think I saw it was Danny from The Script.
Oh, right, yeah.
One day, and he got his hair cut, and I was like, that's cool, I'm going to try that with him. And it was in Camden, I was like, just shave the sides and the back and leave the top super long. And then he fluffed it up, and I was like, yeah, cool.
Have you ever worn it in a top knot?
No, that's horrific. I actually, anybody who does that, shame on them.
Okay, that can be your style tip then.
Yeah. I think
don't wear top knot, lads.
No, I don't know any girl who likes that either. Maybe I don't know what you think about it. I think it's awful.
I suppose it depends how good looking the bloke is. I mean, if it's a
I think you want to be exceptionally good looking to pull that off.
Yes. Yeah. Is there any actual spots in London, like hidden places, where you find like cool like bits of gear? There's Camden. Is there certain shops that you kind of can think of?
Actually, the shopping in Camden is not amazing. Camden it's actually quite tacky, the stuff that's on sale there. It's way better for girls. There's loads of really cool vintagey, quirky stuff for girls, and loads of amazing like boutique footwear stores where you get like one-off pieces for really cheap. So for girls it's amazing, and for accessories it's awesome. Like Camden Market for accessories is pretty brilliant.
And here in Dublin, is there any place that you kind of know, oh, I'll go into there to get like a or you just kind of float around? Like Urban Outfitters, you're saying?
Urban Outfitters is cool. Actually, I think Urban Outfitters is pretty a bit overpriced for what you get, but you get some nice bits and bobs occasionally. Like they do amazing skinnies. I think Dr. Denim's. I think Urban Outfitters is the only place that does Dr. Denim's I know of. And they're wicked skinny jeans and really like 35, 40 quid, which is really good. So again, like this is like a vintage shirt. I love going for a bit of vintagey stuff. And then, other than that, I like Genius, which is only small, but they've got really nice stuff. I'll always have a little route around All Saints, and then
that's it. I read actually that, you know, for people always ask who would you have at a dinner party? Yeah. And one of your person would be Russell Brand. Yeah. And so I love his trues, and I was wondering, would you think of doing a YouTube channel of the trues for Ireland?
I kind of feel like Russell, he's granted a license to speak the way he speaks in the trues, and to have an audience come to him because of what he's done prior to that. So I don't feel like, I kind of feel like I need a bigger profile or something to get away with something like that. And
he's real spiritual in that. I was thinking, I was reading that you're into your yoga and that. Are you a spiritual person? Or?
No, not at all.
No,
I don't really believe in anything. No, I really don't. Just don't be a dick. That's my general life philosophy, I think.
Yeah. Well, that's a good philosophy to have.
Yeah, it works.
Cool. What made you actually get into presenting? Because you started out, you did an open audition for Shocked, got into TG Carr, then you went on to do the dancing, and then at what point did you kind of decide, oh, I want to be a TV presenter? Or did you?
Well, I came back from New York, and there was a dance college there, and I was teaching dance, whatever, and the audition for Shock came up when it was set in a performing arts school. So I kind of got that more because of the dancing, I'd say, than my unbelievable acting skills, which are limited. But so did Shock for a couple of years, and then they had a music show, and they just said, it's called Pop Card. So, oh, would you be interested in doing our music show? Did that for a couple of years, got a bit of radio, was doing some radio in Dublin on Spin, then ended up getting asked to go over to XFM. And so it was kind of at that point I said, oh shit, I'm a presenter now. Because it was just kind of, I'll keep doing this until it stops paying the bills. And it hasn't stopped yet, which is nice.
Yeah. And which do you prefer? Do you have a preference of radio or TV?
They're both just different animals. I think probably radio, ultimately, because it's so immediate and it's so reactive, and everything about telly is quite choreographed. There's very few TV shows that are kind of spontaneous and loose. So I think
you're some messer though on the radio, because I see, like, you know, you'd be tweeting like, oh, interview with Niall Horan and that, and then you did the mock interview the other day with Niall Horan, which is
Justin Bieber.
Or Justin Bieber, sorry.
Justin Bieber, yeah.
And I was thinking, God, does he ever get in trouble, like, because you know the way you kind of just say whatever seems to be.
Yeah. It's like, I read not an interview, a piece Una Mullally wrote in the Irish Times about The Voice, and I think she kind of hit the nail on the head. She was like, oh, this Brezzy and blah blah blah. She goes, and also there's this new guy. This is the first season, Eoghan McDermott, who I think her words were specialises in a benign controversy.
Oh.
And I was like, that's it. Like, people get so ruffled by saying the silliest things. They're not really worthy of any comment or controversy, or it's just kind of sensational stuff. So I get the occasional little bit of grief here and there, but then I kind of go, ultimately, in the grand scheme of things, it's such nonsense. Like, it's pop culture, and it's, who gives a shit, really?
Yeah, it's not enough for you to.
No, it's really not. Like, and journos need shit to fill papers, and that's fine. That's the game, and you play it, and you play it to the best of your ability. But I don't ever get upset or worried about it.
And you haven't been in any major trouble yet, anyway. So.
Not so far, yeah.
Yeah. What was XFM like actually over in London? I mean, that was huge.
Yeah, it was huge. Yeah, like X is a small station in the grand scheme of things over there. Like, it's small the way Phantom or TXFM is here, maybe a bit bigger. But I suppose then the economies of scale, like you're still talking to like 600,000-700,000 people, like, you know. But in London it's a small station. But it's just the heritage of it, like just the people who have worked there, and just kind of being then attached to that roster was amazing. So I was doing Drive, so like Alex Zane had done that, and Brendan O'Leary or Dermot O'Leary had done that, and like Simon Amstel didn't do Drive, but he was there for a while, and Russell Brand was there for a while. Yeah, so it was amazing actually. It kind of really made you go. You're in the thick of it, you know.
And do you actually realise, like, you're looking at your career, it just keeps going up and up and up and up and up and up, and you're like this rising star that's just like kind of nearly about to explode? Are you kind of just in it and enjoying it, and you don't really realise that you're kind of becoming quite like a celebrity?
It's a terrible word.
Oh, well, no.
I kind of think that like before I got The Voice, I would have said, man, imagine getting The Voice. That's the pinnacle. Now I'm doing it. I'm glad I've done that. Now I'd love to do something bigger again. So I kind of feel once you get to where you think you want to be, then the horizon always jumps a little bit down the road.
So you don't kind of see like everything going on around you, people being interested and like having like loads of followers on Twitter. And I
guess your ambition just changes once you get to a certain point. And as well, like when I was doing the TG Carr stuff, like at that stage, to me, like big pop celebrity interviews were all I was interested in, and now I kind of feel like I want to do maybe kind of a bit more social commentary stuff or whatever down the line, and maybe bigger shiny floor shows and just a mix of stuff. So I guess your interests just broaden the more you do.
And what is like the big ambition? Like what like would be the like presenting the Late Late Show, or what would be the ultimate gig for you to get?
Like I think the ultimate show in terms of maybe like Ellen. I think the Ellen Show is amazing for a few reasons. One, because she does that Graham Norton thing of like really funny celebrity banter, and that's great. And she'll do great audience interaction. Yeah. But then she'll whip out like John McCain or something, and I'll have an argy-bargy about like gay rights. Yeah. Or whatever. So she kind of touches all bases, I think. So in terms of like the complete show, I think she's where it's at.
Okay, cool. I think I'm going to do a little quiz with you now, if that's okay.
Hit me.
Okay. Would you rather only be able to whisper or only be able to shout?
Go whisper, because if you could only shout, then you lose all your intimate moments, and that's not good. Yeah.
Unless the woman was deaf.
Well, there you go.
Deaf. Would you rather be able to fly or be able to read minds?
Fly.
Okay.
Yeah, wow, that's boyhood dream realised right there. Yeah, definitely.
Did you ever try and jump off something and fly? I know I used to try and do that with an umbrella.
No.
When it was windy?
No.
Oh.
No.
Just me. Would you rather be half your height or double your weight?
Oh, wow, that's a tricky one. That's a lose-lose situation.
Yeah, some of them are pretty lose-lose. Because you're quite tall. What are you, about 6'2"? 6'2".
Double the weight, probably. I think. Yeah.
Because you're quite slim, so you wouldn't be.
Like, it wouldn't be great to double my weight either. That's, but,
yeah. Although after the hampered chocolate, you might be.
At least I can still see in concerts.
Yeah. Yes. Then that's important.
Yeah.
Would you rather own a ski lodge or own a surf camp?
Oh. Probably a surf camp. I think I'd rather the sunshine and the waves rather than. Were you ever into ice hockey? I read something about you doing ice hockey. Yeah, it was a long time ago. Yeah. Played for Ireland for a couple of years.
Did you? Wow.
16, 17, 18, yeah.
I didn't even know. Are we good at ice hockey?
No, we're terrible. We're like the Jamaican bobsleigh team, yeah.
And really so you were playing for Ireland? Wow, for how long?
3 years. Played for them for 3 years. Yeah. So, and then I started dancing, and dancing and ice hockey are not really compatible sports.
No. Do you miss the dancing actually?
I still do a small bit. I kind of feel like I gave it a good go, and it was like a little.
And you were really successful at it, so you got to a good level, I suppose.
Solid, like I wasn't going to set the world on fire, but yeah, it was good.
Yeah. Would you rather sweat moderately but constantly for 24 hours all over your body, or have a metal pin in your jaw that picks up radio stations?
That could be quite useful.
You're in radio, I suppose. Yeah, so
I gotta go for the pin in the jaw sensation. Yeah.
Okay, good.
No one likes sweaty palms.
Would you rather have a kangaroo or a koala bear as your pet?
Kangaroos are vicious. I'm gonna go koala bear.
I heard though koala bears are quite vicious as well. No.
At least they're smaller though, so a little box in the head would sort it out.
We do not condone any violence towards animals. Would you rather lick an old man?
Here we go.
Would you rather lick an old... I can't get past the old man. Would you rather lick an old man's sticky armpit?
Right.
Stinky armpit.
Both, either, yeah.
Yeah. Or chew on a rotten yellow toenail?
Probably chew the toenail.
Yeah.
I think for no other reason than just for no reason. It's just, yeah, again,
Well, it has
if
to
it
be
is
one of them,
lose.
I suppose. Would you rather have superhero powers or have Christmas never end?
Oh, that would get very tiresome very quickly. I was delighted Christmas ended this year. I'm going to go for superhero powers. Yeah.
Did you get any amazing presents?
No, we did the kind of economy Christmas this year because my big sister just bought a house. My little sister's studying abroad, so we kind of said let's all just
rein
it in. Yeah.
So you got nothing.
Well, nice, but you know, books and stuff.
Would you rather have no eyebrows or have a monobrow? Very serious.
Probably monobrow.
Really?
Yeah, because
would it be there all the time?
Yeah, but then
it looks quite scary.
The opposite would be the absence of eyebrows all the time.
I suppose that'd be even scarier.
So, yeah.
We have nice eyebrows now, so.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Well, I think that's all we have time for. Thanks so much for being such an absolute joy.
Thank you very much.
If anybody wants to see or hear Eoghan, you can tune into 2FM. When are you on 2FM?
Sunday to Thursday, 8 till 10.
Oh, perfect. So you can listen to his beautiful melodic voice then, or you can watch the delightful Eoghan on Sundays at 7:30 on RTE2 with his lovely telly wife, Catherine Thomas, on The Voice of Ireland. Thanks for watching. Salam.